What's up, people? Lawn Chaser here. It's been a while since I've done a video, but this I wanted to do a video on my 2022 setup that I got right now. So, anyways, here we go. I'm just a solo guy, but as you're going to see, I got a lot of equipment, and that's because I like to have backups for in the case that, you know, equipment breaks down or some thief decides that they want my equipment more than I do. So anyways, here we go. All right, so what we got here, I'm gonna start off right here is right here, this is my pressure washer. It's a Pressure Pro Eagle 2 13 horse Honda GX. Forget what pump is on there. Anyways, I do a little bit of pressure washing, but this right here, this is my, it's either 2012 or 2013 Snapper Pro S200 XT. It's a 61-inch deck, and it's powered by a 25 horse Kawasaki. Yeah, I need to put a new cap right there. But this mower right here, hour meter's broken on it, but it's stuck at 1751. So I mean, it's probably got somewhere over 1800 hours on it, but it's a good mower. I bought it from a guy who fixes up and resells used commercial mowers for a living, and he does a very good job on it. As I've also bought these other two from him as well. So anyways, this right here is my 2003 Exmark Turf Tracer 60-inch, and it's got 1400 hours on it. Actually, yeah, 1402 hours on it. I bought this mower back in late 2019 for a steal. I bought this one in October of 2020. This one I also bought in October. So yeah, as y'all can see right here, I got a trimmer rack on it. I put it on so that way I could trim and mow at the same time, but unfortunately I don't use it all that much now. So this right here is a 2014 Toro Hydro Commercial 36-inch, and I cannot tell you the hours on it because it does not have an hour meter, but it's got a I believe a 15 horse Kawasaki. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all, that one right there, that's got a 23 horse Kohler Command, and that's a good motor right there. I know a lot of people, they talk crap on Kohler, but I've actually had pretty good experience with that. It does need a little bit of a tune-up. But anyways, this one right here, this is what I use for small gates where I can't get my big mowers in. And also, this right here, I picked this up back in October. This is a Billy Goat F13 blower, and it is self-propelled, but currently I have the self-propelled feature bypassed on it. Chain kept coming off, so I got tired of it binding up in the wheel and not allowing the wheel to spin. But it's got a 13 horse Honda GX, and I will say this blower, oh, it's definitely got some power. I mean, it blows my 9 horse Billy Goat away. All right, this right here is my old Husqvarna Model 61 chainsaw. I believe it's a late 90s or early 2000s. I bought it from my uncle back in 2014. Sadly, he's done passed on now from cancer, but anyways, this I bought back in November. This is my Echo CS 355 355 ST top handle saw, and I had one like this before, and I will tell you, these are good saws right here, as is the rest of Echo power equipment. This is my Echo HC HC 155. This right here, I bought this back in 2019. This is a steel BG86 handheld blower. For a handheld blower, it's definitely got a lot of power, and I definitely really do like this blower. As y'all can see, it's probably the only steel power equipment that I got in my lineup, but I'm not a steel guy, but I definitely like their handheld blowers. This right here, I bought this also back in October. It's a Echo PB9010. And I tell you what, that thing, it can really move some leaves. I use it for fall cleanups, as well as my old PB8010 right here that I bought back in 2019 as well. As you can see, this thing has seen quite a bit of use, but it still starts right up and still works. So I'm gonna keep it for a couple more years, and then I'm gonna sell it and get me another 9010 or something even higher than that if they go up, and then this will get used as a backup. Right here, I got a Echo PB755 backpack blower that I use for maintenance and just blowing grass clippings. I just bought this blower today. Unfortunately, I had to buy it from Home Depot because my dealers that I go to, they did not have them in stock, and one of them was having an open house, but due to this whole supply chain issue, you know, it's hard to get equipment and parts, which I think is bullshit, but that's my opinion and I'm sticking with it. But right here, I bought this blower back in March of 2020. That's also an Echo PB755, and as you can see, it's got some wear and tear on it because it's been used a lot. This right here, yeah, right there, I had that hanging on the back of my zero turn, and it caught a tree branch and started to pull it out. So yeah, but I tell you what, these 755s, these are my favorite blowers to use for maintenance because they're powerful, they're affordable, and they're a little bit light compared to these two right here. These two I use for heavy duty cleanups, but these right here I just use for maintenance and just blowing grass clippings. And as you can see, this one right here, that one's going to be used for backup now. But, and when I say backup, I just mean, like, you know, if I'm working a full day, which a lot of times I am, and if this one right here runs out of gas, I'll just grab this one and just either finish up the day or finish up the job until I get to the next job. Alright, as for my stick equipment, this is my Echo PE 2620S edger. It's a straight shaft. This is my I bought this last year. This is my Echo SRM 3020 T model. This I bought a couple of years ago. It's a Echo SRM 3020 model. It's not a T model. And this I bought back in 2020. And the reason why I bought this is because I like the weight of it, but now it's just going to be used for around the house. But this is a Echo. Oh, yeah. This is an Echo SRM 225. But I had to do a motor swap on that, so that's why it says PAS, because the motor that was on it, the engine that was on it, had a bolt that got dropped down into the block and it destroyed the flywheel. So therefore I had a PAS that was sitting around in the shed that had a blown clutch on it. The clutch was locked up on it, but the motor was still good, so I switched the motor out. And yeah, this right here, this is my PAS 225, and I got multiple attachments for it. Right now I got the hedge trimmer attachment. I use it for tall hedges, and I got a brush cutter attachment and a pole saw attachment for it. So anyways, moving over here, yeah, I know I got a bunch of junk back here, but this is my Let's Go aerator that I bought last year as well. I'm located in North Carolina, but I drove all the way down to Georgia to get it. And this is a lawn boy that I got for free. And this is my old Honda push mower, but I'm gonna be getting rid of both these mowers because I don't do push mowing anymore. This is my old Bluebird aerator that I got back in 2019, and I'm gonna be putting it up for sale, but right now it needs a new belt for it. That's my old Toro Proline 36, and as you can see, that thing's rusted to hell. It's missing a wheel on it, but I have the wheel for it. And that's my old Skag 36 that I got for 40 bucks back in 2017. Motor's blown on it. It lost compression and now it's locked up. I think it's rusted, locked up. And this is my old Billy Goat 9-horse blower that I bought back in 2013. Yeah. As you can see, it needs some love, but it'll still start right up. But I did not use it last season, so I'm gonna fix it up and probably put it up for sale. This is a Little Wonder walk behind blower that got converted to a zero turn mount blower. I sprayed primer on it because I was going to repaint it, and I was going to repaint it because it had some paint chips on it. I was going to make it like new, but never got to it. But anyways, it needs a carburetor, but I don't use it anymore, so I only used it for one season and it didn't really work that well for me. So it too is going to be put up for sale as soon as I get it back running. That's my accelerator grass catcher right there. And moving on up here, this is my 2001 Chevy Silverado 1500 short bed, and it's a single cab, as you can see. It's also got a 4.8 liter V8 in it. And don't be, well, it may look like a small truck, but I guarantee you this truck, it can pull some weight. It's good at towing. I mean, it's not as strong as my black truck, but it definitely gets the job done. This is my Billy Goat 11 horse debris loader. I got this out of Georgia for only $250. That did not include the hose, but the hose was about $110 extra. Only thing I had to do to this was put a carburetor on it. Now this one right here, I may be upgrading this year to an 18 horse because this 11 horse, while it definitely does get the job done, I just need something that's got more power to it. But yeah, this is a 6.5 by 12 foot trailer. I will be upgrading to a 16 foot trailer so that way I can carry all of my mowers on it. As you can see right up in here, I got a pallet that I use to pull the leaves out when it gets loaded with leaves. Basically I hook it up to a stationary object over at the landfill that I go to, and I just put the truck in drive and it pulls the leaves out. This right here, this is my 97 Chevrolet Silverado K2500. It's got a 454 big block, which in liters is a 7.4 liter. Right now this is kind of being used as a personal truck because I currently got a Gremlin that's going on with it, and you know, I really do love this truck, but I've had to do a lot of repairs on it last year and the year before, so I really don't want to sell this truck, but if it's costing me money to keep up with it, then I may have to. But if I sell it, I'm gonna get me a 3500 dually with a 454 in it as well, just one that's got a lot less miles on it. This one right now, it has 238,000 miles, but the guy that I bought it from, he may have maintained it, but he drove the shit out of it, which I'm not real happy about because I had to undo some things that he had modified to it. But yeah, but I mean, I got it back in 2018. It needs to be washed. And this is my spreader, my Let's Go spreader that I got right here. Bought it back in 2019. It's a great spreader, by the way. I had a Handheld spreader before, and I'll tell you what, this kicks the Handheld. It kicks it far away. So yeah, anyways, so that's my setup that I got right there. Yeah, I know my yard is a little bit of a mess. When you have a lot of tools and you have a landscape business, and you run it out of your house, yeah, you're gonna have some clutter. But anyways, y'all take care, rate, comment, subscribe, and y'all have a good one. Y'all have a blessed one, actually.